New York moving the ball around. New York needs to get up.
Actively seeking out his teammate.
Now George.
He's established. Just get him the ball.
Back to MP. Bridges passes to him. Here's Towns. The rebound by Demon.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
Outside, George. Here's Wolf. And the three off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Right side Towns. Back to MP. Kuminga dishes to MP. Bridges for three. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, George. No stopping him there. He jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on 8.
Keontae George proved to be comfortable from the outset in the lead. This guy is relentless offensively.
Here's Hernandez. He has 6. Kuminga. And again, it's a New York 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Strong move to the chin, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still without a basket. That one drops for him.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Bridges left side. Back to MP. Ayton kicks to MP. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Towns, he's checked in for Kuminga.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Here's the three. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jamison's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside. Pass to Anunoby. MP kicks to Towns. Back to MP. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All
Turn it up, man. Let's go.
Changing it up here. Here's Pajemski. Back to MP. Takes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
We've got Demon. He's out there with Keontae George. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And yeah, it's good!
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Ah, it's good!
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Launches it. Trained from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
And New York making a change here. Gaudier's checked in. New York leading by 14. Another possession, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Bridges shot. Good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
MP against George. Into the lane. Pass to Wolf. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be.
And again, another assist.
He's now tied for the third most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on, and that one is good. That's 28 points from Keontae. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Back to MP. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Hernandez. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Now Kuminga on the wing, Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Demon. Pass to George from outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Back to MP. Now here's Kuminga. Bridges finds MP. And here's Towns. And MP with the basket on the assist by Towns. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 24 assists. Outside, George, and they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And so long, everyone.
the Eastern Conference semifinals, Game 1. The Knicks are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Raptors. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Murray Boyles in at the center position. And for New York, Kuminga is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Daje in at the 3. You take a look at the Raptors. They really battled their way into the second round. That lengthy first-round series had to take a toll on them, though.
Oh, I'm sure it did. But making it to round 2 has rejuvenating properties. I bet they feel fresh and are ready to dive into this series.
MP finds Kuminga. Back to MP. New York working the ball around now. The 3 is up. That's good from Bridges on the assist by MP.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Quickly. Kuminga pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it. It's a 3-point game. Back to MP. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's MP. Back to Towns. MP, the pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And Kuminga has put a lot of work in on that shot. It's good to see him knock it down from deep.
Here's Murray Boyles. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Back to MP. Pass to Daje. Now MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Here's Barrett. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Dick. Inside. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
MP finds Towns. Here's Daje. Back to MP. Kuminga, the pass to Hernandez. Now here's Kuminga. MP outside. For 3, Bridges. Hobo with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they trust quickly more and more to make good decisions with the ball in his hands. Right there, that's an excellent find.
Back to MP. Pass to Daje. And here's Kuminga from outside the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The 3 from Quickly. He drops it from range. Quickly's got 5 now.
No, I just love how calm Quickly looked that time, draining that answer 3. No big deal.
Back to MP. Pass to Kuminga. Here's MP. Now here's Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Mobo. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
New York has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. OG Anunoby checked in for New York. But Jim's... Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Towns outside. Back to MP. Anunoby finds MP. Here's Towns. Pass to MP. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Anunoby. MP, the pass to Towns. And the three falls for Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the two-guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Hernandez, the pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Here's Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside Ingram. Here's Pirtle. There's the drive.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Bridges passes to MP. New York working the ball around now. Now Towns fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Quickly from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Back to Anunoby. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, NP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He tallied 10 points and he was dealing assists all around. He considers himself a closer and proved it. Incredible performance to help them win the series. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Raptors trail by 7. On the wing quickly. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
MP, the pass to Ayton. Back to MP. Rebounded by Ingram.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
To the middle. Here's Quickly. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 drives.
And I'm going to give Quickly a lot of credit. He's been aggressive all night tonight. Any chance he's gotten, he's been at the rim.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Back to MP. Bridges finds MP. And here's Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez got assist number 8 here already in the game. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Ingram. The 3 from Quickly. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hernandez. Up top, Anunoby. Now here's Towns to the right side. And here's Anunoby. Here's Ayton for 3. Bridges. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. New York out in front, up 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The Raptors, 37. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. 1. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the New York Knicks.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
With a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. So for Toronto right now, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the 4-man spot. Back to MP. Bridges passes to MP. Here's Towns, guarded by quickly. 3-pointer, Bridges. Mobo with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to quickly. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's a lot of power that time. Quickly making it look easy.
Here's Hernandez. Towns passes to MP. To the inside. Bridges finds MP. On the wing, MP. 4 on the clock. From the arc. They get it back. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Dadier. Back to MP. New York working the ball around now. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Count it. Good. Mobo's got 5.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
And stolen by Dick. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Back to MP. Outside Kuminga. Now here's MP. And here's Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been. And it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And it's quickly with a miss.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Bridges passes to Hernandez. Here's Bridges. Back to MP. Pass to Dadier. Now here's MP. Bridges outside. Now MP. New York needs to get off a shot here. Over quickly. That's good from Bridges on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Ayton. Back to MP. And here's Kuminga. Hernandez. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. 17 points for Mikal Bridges.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Dick with a miss. And here's New York now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Dadier. Back to MP. Here's Bridges. MP outside. Now Ayton. Bridges passes to MP. Right side, Kuminga takes a 3. And the Knicks, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Quickly from outside, and Dadier pulls it down.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Hernandez, pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. Here's Dadier. MP outside. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 20.
I just love the ball movement.
54 seconds left in the third. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for the Knicks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Ben Simmons is out there with Bones Highland. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Hernandez in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Highland finds MP. Outside Podziemski. Back to MP. Pass to Simmons. Now Highland. Guarded by Quickly. Highland misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the left wing. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Anunoby covering. Now here's Dick. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's his first three of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Hernandez, pass to Highland, to the left side wing. New York working the ball around now. Back to MP. Left side Simmons. Pass to Hernandez. And here's Anunoby. Right wing. Here's Highland. Misses the three. The baseline J. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, there's the alley.
Well, when Anunoby is feeling it, he can completely take over a game, and we're seeing that tonight.
And so here is Toronto. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Simmons. MP finds Highland. Out to the wing. Back to MP. Right side, Anunoby. Pass to Highland. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Count the basket.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Hernandez, pass to Highland. Back to MP. Outside Simmons. Now here's Podziemski. Guarded by Dick. Now MP. Pass to Highland. Back to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And capturing the series momentum up front, this is a monster Game 1 win for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mikal Bridges.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Quickly against MP. Pass to Dick. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. Back to MP. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everyone.